All right, motorheads, you know I live for pushing limits and finding the next adrenaline rush. We've all seen the big leagues, Formula One, NASCAR, MotoGP. Those are awesome, no doubt. But what really stokes the fire in my soul are those motorsports hidden just beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered. Think of it like finding a hidden gem of a racetrack, tucked away where only the real fans dare to tread and explore. Get ready to dive into a world of motorsport you never knew existed, where the only thing more intense than the competition is the dedication of those who live and breathe it every single day. Buckle up, because we're about to drop the flag on 5 underrated motorsports that truly deserve a spot on your radar. Let's kick things off with Rallycross, a full-throttle fusion of rallying and circuit racing that'll leave you breathless. Imagine this, a pack of souped-up beasts spitting dirt and gravel, battling it out on a track that's part asphalt, part dirt, and all chaos. We're talking high-powered hatchbacks, screaming engines, and enough sideways action to make your head spin. Take the precision of track racing, inject it with the unpredictable thrill of rally, and then crank everything up to 11. These guys and gals are fearless, pushing their cars to the absolute limit, trading paint and bouncing off each other like it's nothing. And the jumps? We're talking serious airtime, where these cars turn into metal birds, soaring through the air. It's a visual spectacle that'll have you picking your jaw up off the floor. Now, if you're looking for the real deal in Rallycross, you've got to check out the FIA World Rallycross Championship. It's the pinnacle of the sport, where the best drivers in the world go head-to-head in a battle for ultimate glory. Trust me, these guys are the real deal, pushing their machines and themselves to the absolute breaking point. But hey, if you're looking for something even more raw, then you need to check out Nitro Rallycross. This series is all about pushing boundaries, with insane tracks featuring massive jumps and insane obstacles. Alright, gearheads, let's shift gears and head east to the land of the rising sun for some Super GT action. This, my friends, is where Japanese engineering meets motorsport madness. We're talking about high-performance modified production cars that are so technologically advanced they'd make a spaceship blush. Picture this, sleek aerodynamic machines from legendary manufacturers like Toyota, Nissan and Honda, all duking it out on some of the most iconic circuits in the world. I'm talking about Suzuka, Fuji Speedway. Tracks that are steeped in motorsport history are known for their challenging corners and high-speed straights. But it's not just about the cars, it's about the competition. The rivalry between these manufacturers is fierce, each one pushing the boundaries of performance to gain an edge. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, with teams constantly innovating and developing their cars to stay ahead of the pack. And let me tell you, the drivers are no slouches either. These are some of the most skilled and fearless drivers on the planet, pushing these high-powered machines to their absolute limits. The battles are intense, the overtakes are daring, and the action is always edge-of-your-seat exciting. Japanese motorsport culture is like nothing else on earth. The fans are knowledgeable, they're dedicated, and they bring an energy to the track that's absolutely electric. Chapter 3, Hill Climb Racing, Conquering the Mountain. All right, adrenaline junkies, buckle up, because we're about to take on some serious elevation. This isn't just any race, it's a battle against gravity, nature, and your own limits. Hill climb racing, my friends, is not for the faint of heart. It's a sport that demands precision, courage, and an unyielding spirit. This is all about man and machine versus the mountain, a pure test of speed, skill, and bravery. Every twist and turn is a new challenge, every ascent a new victory. Forget your fancy circuits and predictable corners. We're talking about racing up treacherous mountain passes where one wrong move could spell disaster. The stakes are high, and the margin for error is razor thin. These roads are narrow, winding, and unforgiving, with sheer drops and hairpin turns that'll test even the most experienced driver. It's a dance with danger, where every second counts. And the cars, well, let's just say they're a breed apart. These aren't your everyday vehicles. They're engineered to perfection, designed to conquer the impossible. From purpose-built monsters with engines bigger than your living room to stripped-down lightweight machines that look like they're about to take flight, Hill climb racing attracts a wild variety of vehicles. Each one is a marvel of engineering, built to push the limits of what's possible. Think about it, you've got everything from classic rally cars to open-wheeled prototypes, all modified and tuned to squeeze every last ounce of performance out of them. It's a showcase of innovation and ingenuity. Now, if you're looking for the ultimate challenge in hill climb racing, you've got to check out the legendary Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. This event is the pinnacle of the sport, attracting the best of the best. This is the granddaddy of them all, a grueling 12.42-mile climb up the side of Pikes Peak in Colorado, with 156 turns and an elevation gain of almost 5,000 feet. It's a race that demands everything from its competitors. It's a true test of man and machine where legends are made and records are shattered. The sense of accomplishment at the finish line is unparalleled. But hey, if you're across the pond and looking for a different kind of thrill, then the Goodwood Festival of Speed in the UK is calling your name. This event offers a unique blend of history and high-octane excitement. This event is like a garden party for petrol heads, with a hill climb course that winds its way through the grounds of Goodwood House. It's a celebration of speed, style, and automotive excellence. Chapter 4, Touring Car Racing, Trading Paint and Taking Names. Alright motorsport fans, get ready for some close quarters combat and door-to-door action because we're diving into the world of touring car racing. This is where the excitement of motorsport truly comes alive, with every race promising a spectacle of skill, strategy and sheer willpower. This is where the rubber meets the road, where aggression and precision collide in a symphony of roaring engines and squealing tyres. It's a battleground where every driver pushes their limits and every lap is a test of endurance and nerve. Imagine this, a grid packed with heavily modified production cars, all vying for position, bumping and rubbing their way around the track. It's a high-stakes game of chess at 150 miles per hour, where one wrong move can mean the difference between victory and defeat. These aren't your average family sedans. We're talking about fire-breathing beasts with stripped-out interiors, roll cages and enough aerodynamic enhancements to make them look like they're about to take flight. These machines are built for one purpose only, to dominate the track. What sets touring car racing apart is the sheer intensity of the competition. Every race is a nail-biting affair, with drivers pushing their cars to the absolute limit lap after lap. The cars are evenly matched, the drivers are hungry for victory, and the racing is always close and unpredictable. It's a sport where the underdog can triumph just as easily as the favourite, making every race a thrilling spectacle. It's a true driver's championship where skill and racecraft are just as important as outright speed. Here, the best drivers shine not just because of their car's power, but because of their ability to outthink and outmaneuver their rivals. Now, if you're looking for the pinnacle of touring car racing, you've got to check out the British Touring Car Championship, or BTCC as it's affectionately known. This series is the gold standard, showcasing the very best in touring car talent and technology. This series is a British institution with a rich history and a loyal following that packs the grandstands at every race. The atmosphere is electric, with fans cheering on their favourite drivers and teams with unbridled passion. The racing is always close and controversial, with drivers battling it out for every inch of tarmac. It's a series where rivalries are born and legends are made, with every race adding a new chapter to its storied history. But hey, if you're looking for a more global flavour, then the World Touring Car Cup, or WTCR, is the series for you. This championship brings together the best drivers and teams from all over the world, creating a melting pot of talent and competition. This championship brings together drivers and teams from all over the world, all competing for the title of World Champion. It's a showcase of international racing prowess, with each race offering a unique blend of styles and strategies. One thing's for sure, whether it's BTCC or WTCR, touring car racing is guaranteed to get your heart racing and your adrenaline pumping. It's a sport that captures the essence of motorsport, delivering unforgettable moments and edge-of-your-seat excitement. Chapter 5, Baja Racing, Taming the Desert Beast. Alright, adventure seekers, let's leave the pavement behind and venture into the unforgiving world of off-road racing, where only the toughest dare to tread. This is a realm where the ordinary rules of the road don't apply, and the challenges are as vast as the desert itself. We're talking about Baja Racing, a grueling test of endurance, skill, and sheer willpower that pits man and machine against the harshest environments on Earth. It's not just a race, it's a battle for survival, where every mile is a new challenge. Imagine this, thousands of miles of unforgiving terrain, from scorching deserts and rocky canyons to treacherous sand dunes and water crossings. Each section of the course presents its own unique set of obstacles, demanding both strategy and brute force. The sun beats down mercilessly, the dust is choking, and the only thing between you and the finish line is your vehicle and your determination. It's a relentless test of both man and machine, where every decision can mean the difference between victory and defeat. The vehicles themselves are a sight to behold. These aren't just any off-road vehicles, they're marvels of engineering, designed to conquer the most brutal conditions imaginable. We're not talking about your average SUVs here. These are purpose-built machines engineered to withstand the punishment of off-road racing. With reinforced frames, high-performance engines and advanced suspension systems, they're built to endure and excel. From monstrous trucks with suspension travel measured in feet to nimble buggies that dance over the dunes, Baja Racing attracts a wild variety of vehicles, each one built for speed and survival. Each vehicle is a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of performance. And the drivers? Well, they're a different breed altogether. These are individuals who thrive on the edge, who find joy in the challenge and the thrill of the race. These are modern-day gladiators, pushing themselves and their machines to the absolute limit, battling fatigue, mechanical gremlins, and the elements themselves. Their resilience and determination are what make Baja Racing truly extraordinary. It takes a special kind of person to tackle a Baja race, someone who thrives on adversity and laughs in the face of danger. These drivers are not just participants, they are warriors of the desert, each with their own story of grit and glory. Now, if you're looking for the ultimate challenge in off-road racing, look no further than the legendary Baja 1000. This race is the pinnacle of off-road endurance, a true test of everything a racer has to offer. This is the granddaddy of them all, a grueling 1,000-mile race through the Baja California Peninsula in Mexico. It's a journey that tests every aspect of a racer's skill and determination. It's a true test of man and machine, where legends are made and only the toughest survive. The Baja 1000 is not just a race, it's a rite of passage, a proving ground for the best of the best. Chapter 6, Fuel Your Need for Speed. So there you have it, folks. 5 underrated motorsports that'll have you rethinking everything you thought you knew about racing. From the high-flying action of Rallycross to the technological marvels of Super GT, the white-knuckle thrills of hill climb racing, the door-banging battles of touring cars, and the ultimate test of endurance that is Baja Racing, there's a whole world of motorsport out there just waiting to be discovered. Now, it's your turn. Tell me in the comments below which one of these awesome forms of racing gets your heart pumping, or if there's another hidden gem I need to check out. And while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the awesome motorsport content coming your way.